Alrighty, so my power is currently out right now. We are in rainy season, and over the last couple of weeks, we've been getting a lot of strong winds and downpours, some pretty heavy rainfall. And so lately, the power been going in and out. Normally, it only lasts for like 5-10 minutes, and it comes right back on. But we've been having some pretty strong gusts, and right now my power has been out for about 45 minutes as of now. Normally it doesn't go that long. One day last week it was out for about an hour, and but again, it doesn't normally last that long. So fortunately today is not so hot outside. The temperature is down because it's cloudy and look like it's about to rain. So it's a little cooler, so it's not so hot inside the house without the air conditionings and without the fans and all of that stuff. So just wanted to share this moment with you as we are actually in it in the moment right now, which will lead to some other questions. I know there's a lot of people that do remote work, and some of their concerns are what happens when there's no electricity, how it would affect their job. And so I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that people do here, just based on feedback that I heard from others, something for you to consider as well. But before I do that, make sure you hit the like button right now. If you're watching this video, it helps get us in the algorithm and make sure more people see our content and whatnot. So hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Subscribe to our channel. And another thing, I was recently banned off of Facebook. They shut my account down. I don't have access to that anymore. So what I'm asking you to do, go to my website, moveabroadandthrive.com, and you'll see a link there to subscribe to our e-letter or my newsletter, get on my email list. I'm gonna start sharing exclusive content directly with our members there. It's a free sign up, doesn't cost you anything. It just allows me a way to keep in contact and communicate with you, send you updates, new videos, and stuff like that, just in case the social media police come around and try and shut things down. So do that, moveabroadandthrive.com, and hit the like button. Remember, do that. So remote work. So power outages is, at least in the areas that I've lived in, it had not been an issue until it becomes an issue, like right now. I have no power. When we lived in Montebello, we were here during hurricane season last year in Montebello, and we actually got a hurricane force level 1, I believe it was. And during that time, our power did not go out 1 second. We did not lose. Our internet continued to work. Everything continued to work fine. Where I'm at now, Monte de Almeida, I've been here 7 months now, and we haven't had any power outages until starting about 2 weeks ago. That's when the wind started picking up, heavy torrential rainfall, downpours of rain, and that's been throwing the power out intermittently. Go out for 5 minutes, go out for 10 minutes, and it might happen a few times. So like I say, right now we're at 45 minutes going into an hour that the power been out. And but if you do remote work, what do you do? So there are quite a few co-work space options. A lot of co-working space here where you can pay a monthly fee, get access to a little desk, or co-working space where a bunch of y'all might be in one room and have high fiber optic speed internet. So that's an option. People tend to use that as a backup in case the power goes down at home. They go to one of these co-work spaces. Another thing others have done, a couple of remote workers have pretty much networked it together, and basically are saying, look, if the power goes out, y'all can come to my house, or vice versa. If that person's power go out, they can go to the other person's house. So essentially you're sharing resources, internet connection in the event there's an outage. Now, as I said earlier, some areas are more prone to outages than others. So places outside the perimeter just from feedback from other people, tend to have more frequency with outages and whatnot. Generally, the people within the perimeter, there's a lot more businesses in the area, a lot more residential people living in these areas, so the power companies prioritize and go work on the areas where the most people are gathered and try and get them service, get them back on. So again, I am surprised that I'm out, that we're having the frequency here in Monte de Arme compared to Montebello, which we're only about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles away from the area that we initially lived in. And it could just be this particular pocket. Although I will say the winds have been very, very strong and very heavy. So I'm not going to judge it based on that. Like I say, for the last 7 months, we haven't had any issues with power. So it literally has just been an onset due to the winds from the rainy season. So that's that. Another option, generators, people buy backup batteries, of course, because again, most of the time, the power is generally back on 5, 10, 15 minutes later. So a backup battery might be a good solution for you to have. In the event your power go out, you can still power in your router, power in your computer until things kick back on. So those are some options. Other people have generators for the full house. Some of these homes come with generators. So just something to think about. So that's all. I'm just talking about what's actively happening right now. Wouldn't have been making a new video today at all, but since I got nothing else to do, I don't got no power, I figured I'd just make a video and run my mouth. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments below in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the website, join our newsletter. If our content is helpful to you in any way, please consider making a donation. And I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you very much.